What is up, guys? Jimmy here. Today I have a new piece of equipment that I talked about in my last video. This is the Epilogue GB operator. I've already opened it, so it's not really a brand new unboxing. I had to make sure everything works. However, oh, that's part of the box. They got this beautiful little thing here and a instruction sheet, more or less, with the extra safety and FCC compliant stuff. So inside we have this beautiful thing right here. Oh, this is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Clear, just like the old Nintendo hardware. Oh, I flipped it. They got their nice name here. And they've got a USB to USB-C cable. So it just plugs in right in the back and then plugs right into your computer. And then you can plug in your Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance games. And you can rip them right onto your computer hard drive and play them from there with either, well, I guess you have to use their specific software to take it off of the ROM. Well, you don't take it off the ROM, you copy it off the ROM. And then you can then use, say, Visual Boy Advance or another emulator to play the games if you want, because their emulator is not entirely fleshed out yet. I know they got updates coming. Here's their info, or their social media info, I should say. So I'm going to plug it in and we're going to check it out. So we got it plugged in. It's got that nice little LED light, let you know. Plugged into the back of my laptop cooler fans. And then I will get Pokemon Sapphire. Plug that straight in. And we will go to the desktop screen. Okay, so I'm testing out my phone audio because I've realized that my headset isn't the greatest. How old is it now? I think I probably got it in 2013. So yeah, it's pretty old. So here we have the Epilogue GB operator, and Pokemon Sapphire is in the slot. We get the green light here for the official cartridge. I'm not entirely sure what read-only cartridge is. Maybe I should do a little bit more research on that. We have the settings at the bottom right. I've gone through the settings, I've set everything up to the best of my ability. And we've got the gamepad settings here. So I'm not sure if you can hook up a Game Boy Advance as a controller. If you can, that'd be really sweet. Maybe I should figure that out. But you can rebind the keys to what I'm guessing is whatever controller you're using, Xbox, PlayStation controller, or what have you. However, if you go to the keyboard settings, it says in an upcoming release you'll be able to change the keyboard bindings. So we got a weird layout here that's saying X is A, Z is B, A is left trigger, S is right trigger, and it's a weird two-handed layout and it's just pretty uncomfortable. But you can rip your saves as well as the game. Say here, I'm going to rip the game here. We're going to send it straight to the desktop here. And I'm going to fast forward through this data progress here. Okay, and it shows up here on the desktop, and you can download your save straight off of there as well. So if we do that, it is much faster, as you saw. And then it pops up right here. And then what you can do, there's the photos here. I'm guessing that's just for the Game Boy camera which I never had and probably never will. So you can play it. You can just launch it straight from the, I'm guessing it's straight from the dock there. And it runs totally fine. I'm sure you could change the size of it if you wanted to, and it would, the aspect would be a bit better. Let's see. Oh, maybe not. But regardless, here you've got a fast forward, but a pause. You can just pause the game, which is interesting. Pause it, and you can fast forward it. And it does a nice little transition from fast to slow. Volume is really nice too. Maybe not have it blast in your ears if you're listening to other stuff in the background. And other than that, it just plays your game. And I haven't entirely tested everything out yet. I think you could just say pause the game, save it, and it will save straight to your cartridge as well. So I'm going to exit this. Oh, you are about to quit. Do you want to overwrite the current save on your cartridge? So if you do that, we got a white bar at the top. And there it goes. Launch it up again. Let's try to remember to move the mouse out of the way. And then, oh, gotta hit the right buttons, and then it loads up right where we were. And we could take that straight into our Game Boy, DS Lite, whatever you've got, and pick up on the road. And then if you want your double speed, that's pretty nice. That would be really nice for hatching eggs or something like that. So another thing you can do is, if I'm going to close this here, you can open up Visual Boy Advance. And you can open this straight up from your desktop, Pokemon Sapphire. And then if you rip on through here, let's see if it didn't load the save. So you can just go import, battery file, and then again straight from the desktop, Pokemon save. Yes. And speed through here. And now it has my border settings, and there's my game. It doesn't have the 2x speed, which maybe you can. I'm not entirely familiar with the speed settings on this. Yeah, there you go. It's pretty sweet. And then if you wanted to add cheats to your game, add like the events for Pokemon, or I'm not sure what other Game Boy games have for that kind of stuff, but if you wanted to add infinite rupees or something to Zelda, you can do anything like that. And then I'm sure you could just load it right back up to your cartridge through the Epilogue operator, and then you'd be good to go. And there we have the GB operator from Epilogue. I've been really excited about this for a while. When they first came out, I think they sold out like super fast. So it took I don't know how long it took to get them more in stock, but I've got one now. I'm super excited for. I love the authenticity of playing on Pokemon cartridges rather than an emulator. And I'm really excited to use this for my live stream project that I've been wanting to do for a long time. I've got a new microphone coming in, as well as a webcam. So I'm going to set up a Pokemon live stream project. I'm not going to say too much about it right now, but if you want to like and subscribe and ring that bell for notifications for whenever I go live. And I'm probably going to make one more video before that. Actually, I'm going to be going over my current save files before I delete them, because I'm going to need most of my cartridges brand new. Totally wiped, I should say. So yeah, stick around for that, and thanks for watching.